Hueningkai. Wow, he has so many names. They're all very tall. He's about type A as well. His personality keeps changing. Did you know that your MBTI doesn't actually change? It's just that the 16 personality types aren't actually accurate. And it takes more than just a quiz to figure out your real MBTI anyways. That website also makes its own version, which with the A and the T for turbulent, that isn't in the actual Myers-Briggs. MBTI was originally created by Carl Jung, who was an INFP, and he went through life with this need to understand why people around him keep on breaking his heart and why people keep hurting each other and are so mean to each other, something to that effect. At the time, it wasn't called Myers-Briggs or MBTI because the word Myers-Briggs comes from, mother-daughter dual psychoanalysis, and their last names are Myers-Briggs. They developed that into cognitive functions. So people's cognitive functions don't actually change. It could be the case that while someone is taking the quiz, they're using different cognitive functions from the one that they were using the last time they took the quiz. That might be the case for Kai. There's also repetition bias, which is what happens when you take the personality quiz more than once. You kind of, I don't want to pick this one again, pick this answer again because I picked it last time. So subconsciously that might also play into why the results turned out different. So those are two variables. And even before Carl Jung, there was a Swiss physician from the German Renaissance. And what he did was really interesting. He categorized human beings into mythical animals and figures. But anyways, enough historical context on MBTI for the day. Chicago, make some noise. You can look it up if you're interested. Parasocial is really interesting. So Kai is Korean American. That's nice. Does he have dual citizenship? I wish I had dual citizenship. It's so hard to travel with a Thai passport. You need a visa to go everywhere. My Japanese friends would say, let's go to Belgium this weekend. Why are you telling me this now? I need a visa. So Kai's nickname is the Diamond Maknae. I guess we upgraded from gold to diamond now, right? Jungkook used to be called Golden Maknae or something like that, right? Or was that Jello from BAP? I don't remember. It's so long. So he has siblings, and the siblings have a link on the website as well. So are they famous as well? I wonder if it's difficult to grow up in Korea as a half-white kid. There were a lot of Thai Korean and Thai Japanese kids at my school when I was studying in Bangkok. Their family had to relocate to Thailand because the kids were getting bullied in their birth countries for having mixed blood. It's just really sad. Half-white kids overall seem to have a better time than half Southeast Asians. Not saying that they don't also face problems, but the social-cultural structure is different, so the social problems that arise would be different. Since there's a power imbalance due to the legacy of colonialism that affects our habitus, and by habitus, I'm talking about Buddha, concept of habitus. Anyways, I hope Kai is happy and he's doing well. He literally won in life, right? And he's called hueningkai because there's already another Kai in the industry. I really like that about Hybe, I've noticed that the company is very respectful towards idols of past generations, even if they're not as big. I used to write for Teen Talk, and my angel friends, who I still keep in contact with, told me about this idol from Hybe whose name is Ricky, and then he debuted under a different stage name. So we'd like to believe that it's because there was already another Ricky, and the idols were just being respectful of their son. Hybe didn't try to override another idol, even though they could have done so easily, right? Because they're a powerhouse. It's just so thoughtful that they didn't. Did he watch August Rush with Pyeongkyu? Because his favorite movie is also the same as Pyeongkyu. Kai's ideal type is, I don't have much of an ideal type yet. Oh, so cute. He was trained well. Actually, you have to, be very vague about these things due to the company's reliance on parasocial relations in order to maximize the group's chance of catering to the fans' fantasy. But in a way, it's also to protect their colleagues. But that's more of a byproduct. For example, right, if you're an oppa, right, were to host music call, is music call still a thing? With a female idol who has short hair, and he's once said in an interview that he likes guys with short hair, there could be rumors. That being said, people like to blame the fans when the fans get upset about idols dating. But this might be an unpopular opinion, but I'm going to say it anyways. So the fans may put idols in a difficult position, but I would argue that the young fans aren't really to blame. It's the adults in the industry, and because of how the industry works and the marketing tactics that they use to strengthen parasocial relations, It's a dangerous sword dance anyways. You're using human emotions and fans' passion as a currency. Since it's not something that can be controlled or regulated, and the fans suffer too. As someone who's now an adult, I feel a lot of empathy towards the young fans. As much as you're encouraged to love an idol, right? Once there's a scandal or misalignment between reality and the fantasy that the industry created, you get hurt. And it's difficult to differentiate between what is real and what is just marketing when you are constantly, encouraged to believe in the illusion. Furthermore, there's also confirmation bias at play. So when you love someone, right, you want to believe only in the good things about them. Of course, there are lucky fans who know how to draw a healthy line, and I admire them for being able to do that. But most kids weren't born with a fan manual installed in their head. And I wish companies would pay more attention and give more sympathy to fans' mental well-being instead of just treating them as wallets and then demonizing the fans once the parasocial ties that the industry encourage the fans to form become too strong, thus turning them into sasaengs fans. Because I read Bong Hyuk's interview in the Times, I hear that Hybe, is trying to redress that. So I'm keeping an eye on the current situation as someone with a duty of care. So anyway, this is what I've come to believe over the years from having experienced so many situations that would be dangerous to talk about. So the song that I'd like to hear Kai sing or cover is "Torado" by Sakun and K-Will. I don't know if he raps, but if he raps, I want him to do this song solo. And if not, it would be cool if he sings this kind of song with yeonjun. This type of music. It doesn't have to be this song, but I think it would be so cool to hear him do something like this. He just looks so sweet. I feel like another vibe for him would be Akmu. Do you know the song Melted? That song is so nice. Have you ever seen the music video to that one? It's so sad. I love the storyline in that one. Oh my god, so beautiful and so angsty.
난 대체 뭐가 잘못된 거니 왜 네가 떠나간지도 어느덧 시간이 꽤 지났는데 나는 왜 이리도 바보같이 구는 건지 도무지 모르겠어 아직 난 추억 속이 너무 그리워 우리 같이 듣던 쓰리미리야 네가 없는 매일 밤이 너무나 길어 제발 나 좀 살려줘
So this song, I would really like to hear him do this because I feel like he's very diverse. I want him to try that song out, or maybe he already did, I don't know. Right, so those were my predictions of their personalities, and we've been through their profiles. I also talked to you about some songs that I would like to hear them perform, songs from my generation. Them to do a remake of, it would be so nice because I really love their voice and they're so talented. I would love to hear them do like a cover of Infinite, I Hate. Be so cool.
Baby, I don't wanna love you, but I love you. 여긴 유지뿐인 해답 없는 사막 같은 곳 너는 편하겠지 이곳에 날 버려두고 go 수도 없게 뭘 대체 어쩌라는 건데 부서지겠나 다시 돌아서지도 못해 난 소용없어 hate you yeah I hate you but I love you 못 참겠어 너무 아파 네가 오고 싶어 아무것도 할 수 없게 내 심장이 부서져 I hate
It would be so nice because I really love their voice and they're so talented. Did I already recommend a song for yeonjun? There's another song, but this one is quite new, so it's not really for my generation. But did you guys ever watch the K-drama Unlock My Boss that was adapted from a manhwa? There's this song by mbti. It goes like 비서작만 없기나 바로도 뺑 나 감상 꿈긴 척하니 뻔 망칠 수도 아닐 수도 해서 난 밀어내기도 하지. The lyrics are like really like fighting, and the song would come up every time there's a fighting scene. I want to hear yeonjun do something like that song. They made me fall in love with a loan shark. That's the character loan shark. I'm not talking about a real life. Like in the drama, time there's a fighting scene and he fights. I want to hear yeonjun sing something like do something that kind of like. It would be so cool. So I totally thought that everyone would be born in 2005. So the good news is they're not. The bad news is the only one born before the year 2000 is yeonjun. I think out of all the members, he's the one that I know is the least safe for my heart. No deal. I feel like he comes from another world. we don't mix.
Please save me from this pain baby please Please don't drive me insane. I miss you every day.
My perspective would change, after I get to know them better. But this is at the moment. I still do not have a show yet. I think I would like to get them to know them better as their personalities off stage. That would be nice. And so if you have any kind of videos and guide to recommend, let me know. Please leave them in the comments. I would be interested to find out more about them. And also let me know what I got correct, because I think that would be easier than listing all the things I got wrong. I also hope you had fun and got something out of this video today, either useless encyclopedia facts about MBTIs and perfume, or sociological fandom tidbits and new songs to listen to. Thanks for watching this far. I'll be watching Shampoo Fairy and the remake of Im Jung-hwa's song in the next video, so I'll see you in a bit. Bye! Oh! They pick a song that's like right for the narrative arc.